Stunner, nigga. Rich gang, 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 like that. Woo. Know what I'm saying?
Boy, what the hell you doing in here throwing up set? You ain't got no job.
7. Yo, Liza, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. For the people who probably do know you and the people who probably don't know you, what was your original name on PlayStation Home?
My name on PlayStation Home was GirlSoFly.
GirlSoFly.
Yeah.
Man. Now, I heard that you want to, get some off your chest. You want to, tell your side of the story, what's been going on. Before we do that, let's get a little backstory about you. When did you start playing PlayStation Home?
So I started playing PlayStation Home. Like honestly, I've been playing this shit since Central Plaza.
Central
Like starting
Plaza.
there. Like yeah.
Damn.
But I was young as shit on that shit. Like on PlayStation Home, I'm talking about 15, 14. Like I
Okay.
was young as shit. So I didn't really start getting more into the scene
Uh,
until I started messing with Alpha Man.
Alpha
Alpha Man
Man.
123. He used
Wow.
to run the SSS.
Yep.
So that's when I kind of got more introduced to like all the fam people, the fam leaders and shit like that.
Yep.
And that's when shit got a little crazy because, mind you, at this time when I was in SSS, I was like 16, if that. So I was still young. I was doing reckless shit, talking to people. Like it was just a lot of
Yeah,
crazy
you
shit
was.
behind it. Like a lot of people know the name from there.
Yeah.
A lot of shit I used to do.
Oh shit,
I ain't gonna
man.
hold you.
Um, I know you was with NHG, right? How time in NHG?
Well, see, I was in NHG on home.
Yeah.
Once I stopped dating Alpha Man, we dated for like a year and a half. And once we stopped, I was just free roaming, I just stood solo. And then I started talking to JC.
I was gonna get on that topic in a minute, but okay, go keep going.
My bad. I didn't mean to
No.
hotball you for that. But I started talking to somebody in NHG.
uh,
And, when I was there wasn't that many people in it from what I was feeling like. There was some, like, the people that were there, they would chill as shit. But there wasn't, like, a whole crowd of people. Anytime
yeah.
I was chilling with them, it was, like, 5 or 6 people, like, nothing crazy. And I wasn't in there for too long because the person I dated, his shit got ended quick.
Ended
But,
quick. Yo, what
yeah.
happened between you and JC? Why it ended so fast?
Honestly, well, from what I experienced, he's very clingy and
Clingy.
he, I don't mean to put him out here like that, but something happens where he was crying on the phone and I don't know what happened that day, but he just got really pissed off at me because I think I was talking to somebody else
What?
and he got mad because this is like when we broke up time and like it was fresh, like we just broke up.
Just broke up.
And yeah, and like I said on PlayStation Home, I was a little fast one, but that's not the case. So I was going about my business and I was talking to somebody else that I was talking to previously, but I never entered a relationship with that person. He
Uh-huh.
found out and he got
Oh.
pissed, so he called me. Yo, he was spazzing on the phone, right? I tell you spazzing, yo, he was trying to make me feel bad. He said
Mm.
something that made me feel bad, that he was sick or some shit. He's like, oh, I'm sick and you over here fucking with other people, this and that.
Did
I'm
he tell
like,
you why he
nah,
was
like
sick?
that's not the case. Yeah, he said he was sick. I was like, nah, like I'm not. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm not messing with anybody. I told you, like we broke up. There's no reason for you to be like that right now because we're not seeing each other.
Uh-huh. Damn.
So
Did he tell you
it,
you had
it
cancer?
literally was. I don't remember if he said he had cancer, but
Oh,
he said
okay.
he was sick. He ain't go into depths with it with me. Because, mind you, at this time he was pissed off at me.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So they ended. It was like a month. It was like a month and a half.
I don't
And shit
remember
was done kind of quick.
asking JC what happened between y'all two. He just said it didn't work out. So I'm like, word. I'm like, okay. I always
Yeah.
fuck with him like that was a fast, early in relationship you ever been into.
Yeah.
He used to be
You know,
pissed.
that shit was fast. That shit. I
But
honestly, I don't
it
think this was a mistake, but
was,
it
oh,
shit happens.
it was a mistake.
Yeah, because it was a waste of time.
Damn.
And that's not no, but that's not like if I do talk to somebody on the
Hmm.
game, it's somebody I would talk to in real life. He's not my type. The
Oh,
side I like that personality nor looks is not my type.
okay, okay. What happened between you and Alpha Man? Cause you did say y'all was together for a whole year. So I mean, damn.
Yo, that shit's funny right there.
Uh,
So with Alpha Man, when actually, I stole him from somebody. Let me
you
put
st-
that out there first. Yeah, he
you
was dating
stole
some
him.
girl.
Do
Hmm.
you remember the girl?
He was what?
Do you remember the girl that you took him from?
Yeah, she don't play this shit no more.
Oh, okay.
Her name was Puddin. I don't fucking know who she was. This was
I don't
before they
know her.
started to recruit me because he wanted me in SSS. And when he first recruited me, he was talking to this girl named Puddin. So I'm like, all right. I mean, he flirting with me, kicking it with me. I was like, whatever. Like, mind you, like I said, I was young and I didn't give a fuck. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna keep messing with him. I don't care. So
Damn.
I was messing with him. We kept messing with each other on the low. And one day, I guess she found out and she tried to come at me, but he actually turned on her.
Word.
I was telling her to like fall the fuck back. So once that shit happened, he turned on her. She left the fam. She tried to expose him. She tried to expose me,
Damn.
and shit flopped. She just kind of stopped playing the game. She just became like real irrelevant, and me and him became like an official thing.
Wow.
So the first few months were actually pretty chill. Like the shit looked like it was a chill ass relationship. Then this nigga started getting annoying as fuck because how you start a relationship off and you giving that person all your attention, you always there, you always trying to talk, and a few months in, then you want to switch up and you want to be on PlayStation Home late as fuck. When normally you be sitting there on Netflix with your girl already, watching movies or some shit, talking on the phone for hours, but now you want to be
What?
on PlayStation Home. So I'm like, alright, that shit looks mad sketchy. Like, I'm not a
Mm.
dumbass person. Even when I was younger, I was like, I'm not retarded. Like, you probably fucking around with some other bitches on there. So I was like,
Wow.
alright, that's cool. I was like, I'm gonna let you rock, you know? I heard so many rumors. There was rumors coming back to me. There was people that wanted to fuck him up on PlayStation Home, but they didn't
Really?
just for the fact that I was cool with him. I saved his ass from so many ass whoopings on PlayStation Home. Like, I helped his ass so much, but you don't see that shit,
Uh huh.
because he's the guy in a relationship, so he's gonna look like he's the main person, but really, sometimes the girls be controlling shit from behind. You feel me? So, because I definitely helped his ass so much with his shit, but he would never display that. But towards the end of the relationship, I'd heard he was cheating with girls that were younger than him, like a lot younger. Like I'm talking
What?
about kids
Kid
and
kids?
other women, not like 3 years old, but
Okay.
like
I'm talking about like
fucking
maybe like 11.
17,
Oh.
16,
Oh. Damn. Okay.
like underage still. So I was like, at this point, I kind of like in the middle once I started hearing about all this, I started
Uh.
doing my own thing. But you know what the funny part is? Nobody ever found out about who I was fucking with. And
What?
that actually falls into the topic of messing with fucking, I don't, should I just name drop him now?
Go ahead.
That falls into topic of when I messed with Rezo and
Rezzo.
who else was it? Oh, do the damn thing, Dota, whatever the fuck his name was. That
Wow.
falls into those two. And it's funny because once me and Alpha broke up, you know how BX Prodigy, I think that was his name.
Yeah.
He was close with him, but once me and Alpha broke up, BX tried to slide in my DMs so many
BX.
times. Yeah, he
What?
tried to hit me up so many times. He
Damn.
was like, yo, let's talk. He was like, I ain't Alpha. Like, I'm gonna treat you good. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I was like, you
Wow.
mad sneaky. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Damn. When you was with Alpha for that whole year, did y'all actually meet up with each other?
No.
Oh, okay.
For that time period,
Yeah, it would
I've
have been.
yo,
You couldn't do
it
that.
was it was rocky. Nah, he really couldn't. He was broke.
Damn.
Um, I exposed him
You
I had
expose
screenshots
her?
of him. Yeah, I
Shit.
exposed him. They made a whole video on him. He used to cry to me at the playground. He would literally crouch on his knees, typing up, "Yo, I love you," like in public, typing this. He did not
Wow.
care who saw. He was crying to me. He was like, "Yo, I want you. Like, stop playing with me, please. Like, I'm not gonna do nothing wrong. I never cheated on you. Like, you're the one." Like, yo, he was going in, saying how much he cared. Public at the playground, did not
Mhm.
give a fuck. And this is after I exposed him and everything. Like, dude was jerking off at a gas station.
What? He was at the gas
Yeah,
station and he was
hell
drinking,
yeah.
talking to you on the
Because
phone.
I noticed, and yes, we were on the phone and we were talking, doing whatever. Why? He's sitting there and I hear a toilet flush.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm like, because he just told me that he was walking to the gas station. So I was like, all right, cool. So then once he gets to the gas station, he calls me. He's like, yeah, no, I'm getting a few things right now. So he goes into the bathroom and he's starting to talk freaky. So I'm like, okay.
Oh
I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, all right. At
You
this
trying to
point,
get
I
freaky in
thought
the
he
bathroom?
might have like lived close. I thought he might have lived close to some shit. I'm like, all right, well, okay. So we start, and then the toilet flushed. I was like, yo.
My boy was
I
in
was
the
like, no,
bathroom.
not the toilet, not the toilet. Yo,
Oh
this shit had
shit.
me dead.
No
But yeah,
way.
we after that shit, after the toilet, I exposed him. I sent screenshots, everything, anything I had on him. I was like, fuck that, because you played me for so long.
Yeah.
Anything I had on him, I sent that shit to the main person he didn't fuck with. They made a video on him. They dropped that shit,
Hmm.
and yeah. So that was it. Murder She Wrote for him. I stopped fucking with him after that.
God. Sheesh. That's crazy. Damn.
I
Um.
mean, shit.
Yo. My boy was the
Shit.
toilet flush. He was in the public bathroom trying to. Oh my god. Oh no. You know what? It is what it is, I guess. Um. What's been going on with you now? Cause I heard little snips about you kind of want to let the truth out or expose a couple of people.
Yeah.
So what's going on with
All
that?
right. So I'm gonna start with current date. A lot. Okay. So the people that I used to talk to on PlayStation Home,
Mhm.
and don't get me wrong, there's still people that I talk to now from PlayStation Home that are friends with me that I used to talk to when I was younger back then. But
Okay.
they don't know the shit I'm gonna drop, like information on myself. And I'm saying it because honestly, about this fake and shit, and people do talk about me, and
Yeah.
some of the shit they say, they ain't got no proof, so they can't really say it's accurate unless I confirm it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, which I'm gonna do, that whole Liza's trans shit. Yeah, it's true. I am actually trans, and yeah,
Whoa, whoa,
there
whoa,
is people that
whoa,
have.
whoa, whoa. No, you capping, right? Say you capping.
Nah, I'm not.
You transgender.
Yeah, yeah,
So you used to be a guy.
100%. Mhm.
So you still have your penis, though.
See, you ain't gotta know all that. You ain't gotta know.
Oh, I'm
I could have
just.
had the surgery. You feel me?
Damn. What?
But yeah, like, I could have had plenty of surgeries right
Uh
now.
huh.
A lot of people don't know. Like, I don't go into depth as to what I do in my body yet.
Mhm.
But yeah, technically, I was born a guy and I did transition.
Damn. Okay. 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 I mean, that's it's your life, so you do what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Um, the people you was messing with, do they know about it?
On PlayStation Home.
Yeah.
Um, so none of them knew at the time. Mind you, I was a young kid, I was
Uh,
reckless, and I had no regards for the other person at all. Like, I didn't care because at the end of the day, it was a game. I didn't care. It sounds fucked up. And, growing up, I was like, damn, I shouldn't have handled shit the way I did.
uh huh.
But do they know today? There's a lot of people that I used to talk to in home that I did mess with that they do know today. And to my shock,
Mhm.
some of them actually okay with it.
Really?
and actually wanted to rekindle.
What?
Yeah, so that had me confused because I was like, wait, what? I was like, I was expecting you to be mad.
Hell
They
yeah.
were like, nah. They're like, nah, because that's you in your pictures. I'm like, yeah. But that's another thing.
Mm.
PlayStation Home, like, I didn't actually have my pictures because obviously I was a kid, so
Oh,
that
okay.
wasn't my shit. But the pictures that people see now, like, to date, that's just me. I don't do none of that fraudulent shit now. Like, I keep everything 100. I don't need to lie now, you feel me? Because I'm older.
Okay, okay. Um,
But yeah.
damn. I am like, I'm shocked. I'm blown away right now. I
No,
never
you're
knew.
good.
I never knew, man. Damn. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Um, damn. For the people who do know about it, trying to
hmm
rekindle, can you drop their names or you want to keep that
Yeah,
classified?
I mean, I can no because like I said, like this shit's free for you feel me?
Uh,
Like it's a game at the end of the day. You do what you do in this game and you just own up to whatever the fuck happens.
okay.
So I can name drop, like I can name drop everybody I messed with on home and
Oh man.
who I re-talked to on Nebula.
Oh, let's go. Let's do it then.
So on home, I
Yeah.
know what's his name, Famous from 3W. He used
Famous.
to always be trying to hit me up. He always used to try to hit me up on Skype. I used to mess with LJ.
Oh
I
wow.
used to mess with artists.
What?
I used to
You
talk
dropping heavy names.
to, yeah. Well, you said Reds already,
Yeah.
so that one's there. Honestly, like it wasn't too many people, but it was people that were known. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like I wasn't out here fucking with randos. Like that was a dumb.
Did JC
There's
know?
a few other. Yeah, no, I messed with JC.
Hmm.
Does he know? You said
Oh no. Yeah. I'm saying, did he know about?
no, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
I told him recently, not recently, but like a few months ago, I told him,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and he was tight. I'm not even gonna hold you.
He was like, oh man, what
Which
was that?
I'm not, which I understand. Like that's why I wasn't mad at him. I don't got
uh.
problems with him because he has that right to be tight. You feel me?
Mhm.
Because realistically, anybody I did mess with on PlayStation Home, if they mad, they mad.
Yeah.
I gotta respect it because I did lie. You feel me?
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
But do you want me to tell you one person that I feel like he was gonna be down with it regardless?
Uh.
From PlayStation Home to now,
Uh.
that surprised me kind of, but Artiz.
What?
Yeah,
Artez?
yeah.
Man. I mean, I knew
He
the nigga
knew
was a
about it.
freak, but shit. Okay.
Nah, he was fully aware.
Wow.
Like I'm not talking about like last month or something like that. Like it was definitely at least like 5 months ago, maybe 6. But he was fully aware. And he was like, nah, like you're still hot as shit. Like, he would go
Uh.
into all that shit. So he was fully aware. I told, who else did I tell? Well, nobody, no, I told Famous. Famous knows, and he was cool with it, He was like,
Mhm.
we didn't do anything too crazy. He's like, it's cool. Like, that shit was in the past. You did whatever you
Yeah.
do. You're owning up to your present. So
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I was like, respect it. So I don't got, any of them, I don't got problems with them, you know. There is somebody, and I was gonna wait until like the end of my part of the interview to do this part, but
Mhm.
as we're on this topic as to who I'm talking to that knows,
uh.
this person is beefing with two people that I fuck with heavy, and he said some fucked up shit towards Fancy, which I don't approve of at all because I feel like that's real low blow.
Uh.
And I'm loyal to Seven. I've known Seven since PlayStation Home, and we've got closer on Nebula. So anybody that comes at him sideways, I'm gonna have his back 100%. My loyalty is to Seven and Fancy.
Okay.
So, Day Day,
Hey there.
this one's for you. Hold on. This is part of the video. Hold
Oh
on.
shit.
Let me get the recording. Where is this shit? Hold on. Okay.
It's showtime.
So the whole recording I have of him is
Uh,
17 minutes long. Just gonna say that.
damn.
But we're starting with the 14-second clip.
Yeah. Okay.
Just self-explanatory. Listen to this.
I want to talk to you. So you didn't know I was trans? You're trans? You didn't, what? You are trans? You are trans? You know this. See, you a hot sexy trans nigga. What the fuck? I you don't give a fuck.
Wow. So he said he don't give a fuck.
And he said, I'm a hot, sexy trans, and he don't give a fuck.
Damn. Okay, Day
Hey,
Day.
play
So,
it one more time. Play it one more time. One
okay,
more time.
hold on.
So everybody can hear. Just one more time.
I want to talk to you. So you didn't know I was trans? You're trans? You didn't, what? You are trans? You are trans? You know this. See, you a hot sexy trans nigga. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
Finish him.
Day Day.
Fatality.
Exclusive on the interview.
So,
Shit.
there's a whole recording. It's 17 minutes long, like I said. But dating, you're fronting right now. You know, you do what you do. I don't have no personal beef with you, but don't lie. When you know I got facts, there's no reason to lie because I will expose you quick. Like, he was on the phone the whole time lying. He was like, no, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. What are you talking about? He's laughing too. Like, nigga, you're stupid. Because some of the stuff he was saying while we were talking is an indicator that he knew. So I'm like, you were fully aware, but now it's a time where you beefing with my people, and you know you're gonna fuck up and slip up and say something, which he did, obviously.
Man.
So like, he's just killing himself. When he talks, he doesn't think. He just talks, and that's what fucks him over, and that's what fucked him over.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah. Hey, boy, he gonna change his name.
they changed it already. Yo,
He
Seven, what's
did?
his name?
Hey, it's new. Hold on. I'm gonna say it like this. Y'all know how 6ix9ine was coming out yelling Treyway.
Uh-huh.
Or they yelling Gayway because his name is Gay. Yeah, that's the shit.
This nigga Seven stupid,
Yo,
yo.
I'm fucking.
Oh shit. Alright, what about since you play Nebula, right?
Yeah.
Um Anybody from Nebula trying to talk to you? Do they know about you?
Nah, so, well, I don't, since, like, gotten older, I don't
Mm-hmm.
online date anymore. I don't do
Oh,
that shit
okay.
because, for one, I can't do that long distance because you piss me off, I want to smack you. And I
Mm-hmm.
can't do that over
Definitely can't.
the mic. So, I can't do it. I don't have the patience for it. I just rather not. There's people that tried to talk to me,
Uh-huh.
but it shit didn't work. As predicted. I told the people too. I'm like, it's not gonna work. And they know. They were fully aware of me being trans. They were fully aware.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, it's not gonna work. But we can try. Sure as shit, a few months down the road, they're crying. They're like, nah, it's gonna work. You just gotta believe in me. I'm like, nah, it's not gonna work. It's not
Wow.
gonna work.
It's not gonna
Because
work.
realistically, I'm still gonna do me in like real life.
Who
If I go talk to somebody, I'm still gonna do me.
who was trying to talk to you
So
on Nebula?
I don't want to name drop his name because he's
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm still cool with him.
Okay.
I mean, I can name drop him,
I mean,
but
it's up to you, man.
he's nah, because he's still cool.
All
Like, we
right.
don't have any problems, and he's going through a lot of shit. So I'm not gonna name drop him because I don't want nobody fucking with him because then I'll have to smack a lot of people.
Damn.
But But yeah, I only talked to that one person. There's other people that tried to talk to me in the sense of doing stuff on the mic sexually, but I don't do that shit. I stopped that shit.
Okay. Do Alpha Man knows about you being a ginger? Ginger?
Honestly, I don't even know. I haven't
Really?
talked to him. People threaten me. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna invite Alpha Man here." I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Invite him. I smacked my PlayStation home when I was 16. Like,
Damn. When the last time you
like,
did talk to him?
probably like 3 years ago.
Okay,
Four,
ain't been a
no, like
minute then.
4 years ago. Yeah, when
Definitely a
he
minute.
tried to rekindle.
Trying to rekindle.
Yeah, he tried
Damn,
to
Alpha Man.
rekindle. I was like, that was a
Um,
cute try though.
um, since we doing this interview, you laying everything out. You think you gonna have a little backlash? You think some people not gonna fuck with you no more since you did this?
You know how I see it is real respect, real.
Mhm.
Because being real as I can be right now, who do you know in this game that openly said I'm trans? You feel me? And that's in a position to where they do actively beef people or fams,
Oh, what
because they
about
feel a shit.
Well, I ain't mean to cut you up, but do you remember
Yeah.
the game attack on PlayStation Home? What was it? 1-800 tranny. That was you?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
God no.
okay,
Jesus Christ no.
okay.
Jesus
do
no.
you? But you is that 1-800 tranny? That was really a tranny?
Listen, what do you
Uh,
think? We all just unite?
I mean, I don't know, man.
I have no
You
idea.
know, okay,
I have
okay.
no idea.
I don't know if that was a
I heard
troll or
it
not.
a few times in the night and it sounded creepy.
hmm
So I don't know. I just left it alone because I wasn't sure.
Oh,
It
okay.
sounded mean, whatever the fuck it was. I was like, nope, I'm good.
Damn. So,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, some people gonna fuck with you, some people not. I mean, there ain't gonna be no threats behind there, nothing like that.
No.
Now, you think you gonna have beef after this video comes out?
Oh
You,
yeah. Mhm.
damn.
For sure. Like, there's the people that have beef now, real quick.
Mhm.
Well, I wouldn't even say beef because they either block me or go mute. But she's actually been in here before. I'm name dropping these people. I don't care. Kitty,
Okay.
actually, she's funny. She's real funny. She would kick me out the fucking 7G jail chat shit because I would smack up her fam person, whoever I don't even know who it was. I was beefing somebody in a chat, and she got
Mhm.
mad and she kicked me out. She said, "Who are these weirdos?" And she kicked me out.
Damn.
So first time I was like, "All right, whatever." Second time she did the shit again.
Really?
So I'm like, "Damn, like this bitch." I'm like, "You good?
Oh,
Like, what are you mad for?"
what?
Then the third time, it
Third time?
was in my chat though. It was in my chat this time. So we're all typing in a chat, we're roasting and shit like that. She comes up and she again, who's these weirdos? So I'm like, all right, bitch, now you in my world. So I spazzed on her real quick. And I kicked her ass out. I was like, nah, you can't talk.
Payback.
Yeah. So
Oh
then they
shit.
invite me back to the 7G chat and she tried coming at me,
Oh
which,
wow.
real quick, she got smacked and she stopped talking. Then BK started talking to me. BK started coming at me for her, which I don't really care for BK
Mhm.
because his face is enough. He's upset in real life. But Kitty, like, she puts on his front that she real chill, but she would talk shit on me and she don't know me. You feel me?
Really? You know.
So I don't
Uh,
know you. Why you mad?
well, Kitty, man. I don't like you said. Y'all probably don't know each other, but she might got some information on you. You never, cause Kitty keeps a lot of stuff in
Nah,
her secret room.
after today, she don't got nothing.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
After today, that's fine. That's the main reason I did this because after today, I don't
Mhm.
do nudes, so don't nobody got my nudes.
Oh, that's good.
Don't nobody know any of my social media besides like my Snapchat. Don't nobody have anything on me. That's the part. You can't expose me because there's nothing to expose. You feel
Damn.
me?
Big facts. Okay. Okay. I mean, sheesh. Damn. I'm still blown away. All right. I mean, sure. I got kicked out at the kick jail. I'm finally free. That I guess I got bailed out or something. So thanks on 7G for kicking me out, man. Appreciate that. But you and I mean, I don't know about you and Kitty, man. I don't see no beef
I don't know.
going in there. I think
Like
y'all
I'm
be cool.
personally don't have a problem with her. Like if I
Yeah.
see her in the lobby, I'm not gonna run up to her and be like, "Oh my god, Paul." Like I don't care, you know. But she puts on this front that there's a problem.
Mm,
So it's where I'm confused because I'm like, you don't know me, but you stay saying weird. Who's this weird bitch or who's this weirdo? Like,
all right.
bitch, who are you? Like
So you
the
think she
fuck?
have a problem with you?
Mm, I have no idea. But she don't address nothing directly. That's my problem. If you
Mm,
do have a problem with me, bitch, what's up? I don't talk to you. I don't know you. I don't mention your name. Well, now I'm mentioning your name because now you just getting real towards me.
damn.
So now I'm gonna speak on your name because who the fuck are you? Who are you to me? Bitch, nobody. So I'm just real confused in that department.
Uh,
But you know what it is too?
mm-hmm.
I think Dilly got to her. Cause I don't
Daily
fuck
got
with
to.
Dilly.
Damn.
Cause Dilly, I've been beefing Dilly for like 7 months. Like anytime we see each other,
Damn.
we always talking shit. And he always gets smacked, but that's not the point. He always tries to create drama and he lies. He lies so much and tries to make look like he's telling the truth. And I exposed him one of his lies. He used to talk in one of your interviews. He said, "Oh, this is where JC mentions you." He talks about GirlSoFly in his interview. I'm like, why would they be
Oh
talking about me in
shit.
the interview?
Did he's wait a minute. You talking about Dilly?
Yeah, Dilly said, "Oh, JC mentions you in this interview." I was like, what? He
Really?
was like, yeah. Yeah. And I was like, nigga, where? He told me where I watched it. I was not mentioned. I'm like, why are you lying for? Why are you starting
Oh.
unnecessary beef?
Oh wow.
And then when I sent it, he was like, nah, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I went to his kick. I screen recorded the chat log and he didn't have nothing to say. I was like,
Damn.
yeah, you just lie. You just love to start drama.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I see you got that what 7:30. So you 7:30, huh? 7B.
Ian,
So
I've been in here for a while, but
oh for okay.
I had my times where I left, but nah, I'm in it now. Like this is where I am now. You feel me?
Okay. Okay. That's what's